Welcome guys, in today's fish video, I will be showing you guys how to AFK macro so that you can automatically catch fish in fish whilst being AFK. This is going to be a fish AFK macro for the mobile devices. So there's going to be two types of mobile devices. There's going to be the iPhone and the Android. So if you are on Android or iPhone, you can macro. If you are on Android, I highly recommend you getting a macro or a auto clicker, such as one of these right here. As soon as you get that, you can follow along. And if you are on iPhone, this is pretty much what you want to go ahead and do. Before we do that though, you are going to be seeing the best results whilst using the brick rod. The brick rod is going to be the best rod in the game for AFK macroing. If you want to see very efficient results on getting money, on getting fish quickly, this is going to be very important. Please get the brick rod. It's the best rod out there for AFK macroing on mobile. Let me quickly show you guys what. The brick rod does have incredible control. 9 times out of 10 you don't even need to press anything and you can get a fish just like that. We just got a studded eel. I didn't even press anything on my keyboard, which does already show how overpowered this macro is going to be. So it's very important that you get the brick rod. Make sure you watch my video showing you how to get the brick rod. You want to go to your iPhone settings, you want to go to accessibility, you want to go to touch, you now want to go to assistive touch, and here you can make your macro. So you want to set up a macro where you touch your screen for 1 to 3 seconds, and then you want to have around like a 50-second delay between each touch and hold. So you want to touch and hold the screen for 1 to 3 seconds. You then want to release that. Do not touch the screen for around 40 to 50 seconds. And then you want to touch your screen again for 1 to 3 seconds. And you want to repeat that over and over and over again. It is very important that you set it up like that, as you'll see in just a moment. But once you do that, you can actually save the fish macro. As you can see, you can name it as fish macro. And now this is what we can go ahead and do to get the macro to work. It is very important that you want to make sure that you have it set to repetitive, so it does repeat it over and over again, so you don't need to touch your mobile at all. However, this is what it does look like in game. If you do join fish guys, you want to press the circle. By pressing the circle, what you can actually go ahead and do guys is open up the macro, and you just want to set an option what you want to do. So there's different types of options such as press and hold. You want to choose your macro settings that we did just made. We did make a custom gesture and we did name it as fish macro. So I'm going to use that one, and you can see guys, I'm currently not touching my phone and I am getting fish without even being at my phone, which is absolutely insane guys. So the reason why you want to set a 30 to 50 second delay between each touch and hold is because you cannot set a macro for press and shake. If you do not press the shake button, sooner or later you are just going to catch a fish without even pressing nothing. So you only need to touch your screen like you barely need to touch your screen guys. The only time you need to touch your screen is to get your rod into the water, and because you got the brick rod, the control is really good. So 9 times out of 10 you are going to be catching the fish that you do get. If you are on Android, it's obviously going to be a lot more easier for you to set up. You just want to get a macro and set it to the settings that I did just tell you. So you just want to literally touch and hold the screen for 2 seconds, and then you want to set a 50-second delay between each touch and hold, like I did say multiple times already, and then you just want to repeat that over and over again, so you don't need to go on your phone. And as long as you got full settings set up for your macro, whatever macro you are using, you are able to go ahead and AFK catch fish in fish. So it's going to be a lot more harder to set up on iPhone, unfortunately. Other than that, if you are on Android, it's going to be a lot more easier for you. So yeah, let me know down in the comment guys if it's working for you. I've been using this macro on my phone for a while now and it's been working completely fine. However, I do have a computer, so it's going to be a lot more easier for me to AFK macro on computer. Other than that though, hopefully this video helped you guys out on AFK macroing in Fish. I know that it's not going to be really efficient, but if I'm going to be honest with you, you need to macro in Fish or else you aren't going to be making a lot more progress than the other people. 9 times out of 10, everybody in Fish does use a macro to make tons of money. So it's very important that you go ahead guys and learn to macro on mobile if you are playing on a mobile device. Other than that, I showed you how to macro on mobile for iOS and Android, so this video should really help you out a lot. Other than that, there's how to AFK macro in Fish for mobile. Hopefully that this video helped you guys out, and I will now see you all in the very next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this Fish mobile macro video, and peace out.